What is up, guys? It is a new day, a new video. We're gonna be shooting on the Nikon Z6 II, but today I'm not gonna be the one shooting. I have my younger brother with me, and I'm gonna be teaching him how to shoot on this camera. See how it goes. All right, so we are at this undisclosed location. I'm gonna go over just a few settings things with him on the camera because he's never shot with a DSLR or mirrorless before. He's only used, you know, iPhone, iPod. We got iPod, because that's what he uses. He uses an iPod for his pictures, which is great. You can totally do that. I'm gonna go over with a few settings with him, show him how to shoot, kind of basic things, and then we're gonna go back to the editing bay, and then he's gonna edit these photos. All right. So, first things first. After this truck passes, let's find a different spot. So all you're gonna have to do is change your shutter speed, which is this guy right here. If it's too dark, you make that number go down. If it's too bright, you make that number go up. Okay? Pretty simple, pretty easy. Do you think you got it?
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. Let's do this. So your settings is 1/800, and now we came out into the sun. What do you need to do?
Make it darker.
Okay. So do you need to bring the number up or down?
Up.
Okay. So let's bring it all the way up. Okay. So look at your screen right now. Does it look pretty bright?
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you need to do?
Bring it more up.
Keep going all the way up.
Already got to 6,400.
And it's still too bright, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so remember I talked about ISO? You can make your image darker or brighter. Okay, so we need to make it darker. So for ISO, it's the opposite. You make the low, you press the button, and then you're gonna twist this front knob right here, and then you're gonna bring the number down. So press and hold the ISO button. No, you gotta press and hold it, and then twist this. Keep going, twisting it down, not up. There you go. Keep going, keep going. You see how it's getting darker? Mm-hmm. All right, keep going more. Perfect, there you go. So now that looks better, right?
Yeah.
All right, now let's take some pictures. So now we are, before the battery dies, pretty much wrapping up with this shoot. This is gonna be super quick. We're gonna go back to the editing bay. Gonna throw these pictures into Lightroom. And again, he's never edited before, so how do you think you're gonna do? Yeah? Alright. Alright, he thinks he's gonna do alright. Well, we're gonna have to see. We're gonna slap those innate light presets on those bad boys, and we'll see how that goes. So we'll see you back at home. Now that we are back home, today's editing bay is the couch, and Stefan does not know or have not used Lightroom before, so we're gonna do a quick breakdown of how Lightroom works, and then I'm gonna let him use my computer and just try out editing on his own. I'm not gonna do anything, no input. He's just gonna look at the presets from my third preset pack, which I will leave in the link below, and edit photos strictly and directly from that pack. Everything that he's gonna do and all the images that you're gonna see on the screen are gonna be his edits with any sort of influence from me. Okay, so let's dive in. All right, so diving into Lightroom, Stefan, we got here the basics section. This is gonna be your basic adjustments for exposure. If the image is too dark or bright, you know, you can bring it down to make it darker, you can bring it up to make it brighter. If it's too cold, you can make it warmer. If it's too hot, you make it cooler to make the image look a little bit warmer or cooler. If you think the image needs a little more punch, we're gonna add clarity, or you can do texture as well, but that sometimes can get really crazy, so we're gonna just keep it like that for now. Then we're gonna do, for you, we're basically gonna just use the basic tool. After you apply whatever preset you want, you're gonna use the basic tool, maybe use a little bit of the curve tool, but I wanna have you just for now just stick to the basic tool. And then hue and saturation. So hue determines how the color looks, the hue of the color. Reds are usually like lips, sometimes nose, like like fingertips, ears. Oranges I know usually are responsible for like skin color overall, and then yellows is mainly for your kind of like your surroundings, or leaves, but in this case we shot everything in the parking garage, so there's definitely no greens or anything like that around. So we're gonna he's gonna mess around with those. He's gonna mess around with the saturation, adding more or less of that color to myself or the surrounding. And then luminance is in charge of making things darker or brighter in that color. So you can do some crazy wild stuff. Okay, but so here's some of the photos that he chose. There are 17 photos that he chose from this shoot, and he's gonna edit everything all by himself. You got the Lightroom presets right here. You see 1 through 11, and then you got the Northwest. So go ahead and let's see if you wanna do any sort of adjustments. Ask me, let me know about like cropping or anything like that. But so you're gonna go through, just if you hover over the presets, you can kind of see what they look like and what effect they're gonna give you. You're gonna choose whichever one you think looks best.
This one.
Okay, so he's gonna do it with a 6. All right, now looking at the photo, do you think it needs any sort of adjustments?
How do you do it like this shorter?
Okay, so he's gonna crop it. So we're gonna do the crop tool is you hit the letter R. Yep, and then you're gonna just take it and drag it. So he's doing it the right way. He's just checking out each slider, what it does, and seeing if he wants to adjust that slider or wants to keep the things the way they were.
That's
Alright, so he's good with the first image, then we're going to go to the next one. You can just press the arrow. Guys, keep in mind, he has never shot or edited before, so these photos that he's trying to punch out right now, for a first time shooter and editor, it's not too bad, not too bad. Alright, well, he has finished the entire gallery of 17 images, which he chose, by the way. So he went in, he chose the ones that he wanted to edit, select those, we dropped them into Lightroom. What do you think? Is it hard?
Not really.
Are you gonna sell your 4-wheeler to get a camera?
Maybe.
And that's what happens when you try out photography for the first time. You're gonna sell all your toys to get that nice camera. So at the end of this video, I am gonna add my version of these edits so you can see how I would edit it versus how Stefan edited the videos. So make sure to give this video a thumbs up. If you like this video, subscribe, ring that notification bell to see more videos like this, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace.